Welcome to a very special WeekenDing where we're going to take a look at the character creation for Neverwinter, which is now in closed beta. I'm Calvin Robinson. Joining me as usual is Martin Baker. Alright, so as we enter, first thing we have is an agreement, which is pretty standard, but then we've got the character creation screen, which looks very cryptic-ish, doesn't it?
Yeah, plenty of stuff to choose from.
Right, let's go to Dragon Shard. And let's have a look at these races. So I'll start with female. The default is a dwarf. It just looks like a squashed down human to me.
Yeah, there's not much. I mean, cycling between the dwarf and the halfling, it's just the dwarf looks fatter. That's it.
Yeah.
Like they're almost the same height and everything. In fact, I suppose it makes sense. The halfling and the human cap models are more or less just scaled down. That's easy modelling process, isn't it? Let's make a human and just scale everything down by half. New character, new class, whoa!
Well, I wonder what this coming soon one is.
I really wanted to click that because my name in everything is Cybergrim. Like, I always go towards hooded things.
It looks like you, man.
I know, that's what I mean. I tried to click on it, realised it wouldn't click, then realised it said coming soon.
That would be perfect.
So I went with the other one that goes with my name and just went with the, I don't even know how to say it. I'm sure some Dungeons and Dragons people would tell me what it's really called, but I'm going to call it a tiefling.
I think it's a tiefling.
Tiefling, damn, so close.
Yeah, I think the tiefling looks most attractive to me because I'm going to play a rogue.
Yeah.
They do show you what the traits will do, but it's a bit random right now, like Constitution, Charisma. We don't know if we're going to need them or what. So
yeah, well, it's not just that. I mean, all these little niggly bits are the stuff that'll change. I mean, it's the first beta, so you know, there's no point getting down to nitty gritty of everything like this yet, because you know there's every chance that stuff like that'll change. So
that's the thing with these games as well, because it was the same with Star Trek. Like, you have traits when you first meet your character, so your first character is always a gimp because you don't know what you're really doing. Okay, so I'm going to make a tiefling. It sounds kind of Jamaican. You're tiefling.
Well, that's not racist or offensive at all.
That's okay, I'm half Jamaican. Alright, so I get to select a class. I'm going with Rogue. Again, there's a coming soon one there.
Guardian. See, I'm tempted by the Guardian Fighter just because it's big weapons, but I really don't want to play another healer class in another MMO.
I thought it was a tank, the Guardian.
I mean, well, I assume, you know, everybody that listens to Ding know that plays a lot of WoW, so Guardian Fighter I associated with tank and paladin, so I assumed like tanking, which I don't want to do, and healing. I mean, there's devoted cleric, which is the pure healing class, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's another coming soon one. Oh, I don't want tank. Oh, I think I'm going to go with rogue as well. So we're both tiefling rogues because we don't want to heal. Oh.
Yeah.
I really want to know what this coming soon thing is, though. I don't even know what it could be. I mean, it's got axes and maces and stuff, so I'm guessing it's some form of damage dealer.
It's got to be DPS, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the rogue will be the off DPS, won't it? So,
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Then I press next. I've got skill points to assign already. Oh, of course, it's Dungeons and Dragons, so you roll your skill points.
Yeah, I love that. I love the idea of rolling skill points. It's like I did a game for Mobile Monday recently, Crimson Shroud, where it was just all about rolling. Like based on, you could pick what you wanted to do in a certain situation. You had to roll to decide whether you did the action or not. So the idea of Dungeons and Dragons, I'm really in that mood at the minute, just like rolling stuff for anything.
I'm going to do a couple of rolls, see what I get.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be fun. I hope it's more implemented than this in the final release, because I'm just clicking it twice and it just seems to alternate between two like presets.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So I'm hoping that it's a little bit more randomised in the final game and it's not just seemingly two presets, but like we said, beta.
And then you get to choose another trait, a racial ability bonus. Alright, I'm going to go with the intelligence. Appearance.
At least it gives you an icon, like on the thing that you've already moved away from, that tells you where the stats are going, so that's good.
Yeah.
Oh. Appearance. Oh, this is the stuff that I always get bogged down with. Like, I'm going to spend the rest of the game staring at the back of my head, so maybe I should just model it based on what the back of my head looks like.
That's often why I choose a girl, because you're looking at a girl's butt for most of the
Oh,
time.
I've heard that excuse so many times. That's like typical excuse.
There's a couple that I quite like. I don't know. Let's start with this guy. No, let's start with this guy. Customize. Now, Cryptic are usually quite good with their customization, so let's see what we can do.
Oh, there's a couple of things not available yet. So that's fair enough.
I kind of look like a bit like a Sith Lord right now.
It's not a bad thing. I'm happy looking like a Sith Lord.
Ah, dreadlocks.
No afro in
I'm
there.
a tiefling with dreadlocks, you know. Can't change the eyes yet, or the eyebrows, or the facial hair.
I like that there are presets though. Like so many RPGs just give you the customization options. Like, oh, there's so many times where I just want to get into the game.
Yeah. It's nice to have the choice if you want to.
Yeah. I'm kind of liking that even the like preview on the left hand side is on a stand as if it's some kind of interactive model. Given that it's Dungeons and Dragons, I could really see like using this character in an actual like pen and paper scenario. I wonder if do you ever see those things for World of Warcraft where you could print them off? Figure prints, I think they were called.
No.
You could get like 3D models of your character. Kind of reminds me of that. It just looks like my character, but on a base. So it's like it's as if the model really exists.
That would be amazing. I kind of want a 3D printer now. Have you got glowing eyes?
I can't. Let me have a look because I'm looking at the back of my head because I said I was modelling it based on the back of his head.
I thought you were joking about that.
No, like I said, I'm going to be looking at everything. Back of his head for Alt 10. Yeah, glowing eyes.
A bit of a Chakotay tattoo thing going on there. That's cool. Alright, I'm going to try and not spend too long in this customization.
Yeah, I've just clicked continue because I could feel myself doing the same things, like twisting. Like, oh, I want my nose to be slightly longer. No, just get on with it.
Right, so what we've got here are Deity affiliations. So I do know that when you're in the game, you'll be able to invoke your deity to show them, like pray to your gods, basically, to get bonuses or buffs. So I assume that choosing a deity will affect what buffs you get.
Mm.
And it looks all lore-based at the moment. I'm hovering over the deities, and they don't seem to give me any kind of hints at how that will affect me.
Yeah, the one that I went with was Temperan, because it just says it's God of Battle, and because I'm rogue and damage dealer, I thought, God of Battle has got to help in some way. But you are right. If it's tied to buffs and stuff, it doesn't really give you much indication as to what benefit that's going to be to each individual character. I mean, I'm sure it's stuff that you learn through playing the game, and then like when you re-roll or whatever, it's a little bit more clear. But it'd be nice to have something on there just to see what it would do. But
I've gone with Torm. He's the god of law, dutifully upholding the strictures of civilization. And then
stay with Tempest or Tempest.
And what starting area did you choose? Character origins?
Neverwinter, just because I don't know anything. Neverwinter is the name of the game, so I thought, we'll stay there because I've never played a Dungeons and Dragons game, even the MMO when that went free to play. I never even played that, so I don't know anything about the Dungeons and Dragons lore. So I just went with the place that's the name of the games because I thought that a lot of stuff might happen there. So
I see. You can change on that map, and then you get 3 options below as well.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if there's any place we're supposed to start for this beta to be able to find everybody.
Baldur's Gate.
Is that not a game?
I was just thinking that. Is Baldur's Gate the game in the Dungeons and Dragons universe? I don't even know. I'm confused now.
Right, we're supposed to start. We're going to the Hall of Justice, which is in... which section is this in? You know what? I'm sure the devs can like teleport us or something.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. That's another reason why I thought Neverwinter, because I'm hoping that the majority of other people will go with the same idea as me and think, that's the name of the game. We'll go there. They did. When I jumped into the game early on a different character, there were some people there already. So I'm hoping that, like I said, everybody's chosen that idea.
Okay, which one underneath did you choose for Neverwinter?
I honestly didn't even realize there was a choice, so it would have stayed at the default, which I think for me just then was Initiate of the Faith.
Alright, I'll spawn there, so hopefully I can spawn somewhere near you.
Yeah.
Character name. Let's see what random throws up. Decent names, but I'm going to choose my own.
Oh, I didn't even realize you could have. I'm so used to MMOs where you can't put spaces in the name. I didn't realize that you could have space. If you press random, it like gives you names with spaces in them. So I just went for the old faithful of Cybergrim. Didn't realize I could even have a second name. Don't know what I would have chosen, but it would have been nice to have the option or to know about the option.
Okay, I'm good to go. Let's begin our adventure. Level 1, ding!
I do like that. It just starts and dings straight away. Level 1.
That's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for a walkthrough with one of the Cryptic developers.